Hey, welcome to NBC4 streaming. I'm Brian Andrews in News Chopper 4. Right now we are over one of the slowest pursuits I've ever been over. This truck, the Sheriff's Department currently is pursuing this vehicle right here. This pursuit started around 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, good morning.
It's been up and down. So we know that this vehicle rammed a police vehicle earlier. So that's just, we heard them talking about that on the scanners and how.
Well, would you look at that, people?
Deadly weapon on a police officer because he ran one of the police.
We got ourselves a police chase. Just waking up here in Tokyo, Japan.
Right now.
Sunday. I think it's Saturday where this chase is happening. Hours are a little off.
Very flat, falling apart as he drives. That's one of the reasons for this very slow speed.
Brian Andrews on the call here.
Through right now, he's just crawling along at pretty slow speeds. You can see right now he's on Wilshire.
No, it's not Friday. It's Saturday.
There you can get an idea of where he's at. He just passed Gale Wilshire.
Right.
And Gale.
Is it Saturday in LA right now? It's Sunday here. What's happening, people?
Back in here.
Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific. That to me sounds like a good time for boogity boogity boogity.
Back there somewhere.
Let's go chasing. For the first time in a long time. Welcome in, welcome back. Well, it's not. It's been 4 days exactly, actually. Slow speed pursuit. Got ourselves let's see, 3-star chase because of the wand. Assault with a deadly weapon has been upgraded here because of ramming a police vehicle with the. You use your vehicle to hit the cops. That would be
the dog stays in the bag. The dog
he's hanging out the window. Gesturing.
Oh, that's
what's happening.
He's angry.
Hold on.
So if that were happening, I might be sided with the guy.
What is happening here? Hold on.
It's incapable
But right now,
of
there's a
cooking
sheriff's
where
overhead.
she's
There are sheriff's
No.
units behind him.
And by the way, if it's making a person is wrong, you can't say they're angry or any of that with this spiteful. They have feelings. No, they're anxious. They're anxious.
Why is there a background noise?
If I say the word stay and he goes, the dog starts shaking like a bear. Yes. And then
Give me a second, people.
What
the fuck is going on?
It's his skin.
Okay. Okay. Got it fixed. Sorry.
You just begin to see them at the bottom of the frame. Probably because of how erratic and violent his driving was.
Okay, what's happening, people?
He's driving through a red light. He doesn't care.
A couple minutes behind the chase. Yeah.
He just kept going.
This is live. Yeah. Stop asking in the chat. Look in the title. The title will tell you if we're live, the chase is still going on, or if we're delayed.
Looks like the vehicle's a large work truck. So.
Really not that difficult. Every time I watch a damn stream on the internet, the entire chat, is this live? Is this live? Whether it's my stream or someone else's. Why does the chat ask that question?
Take a long time. That's also.
Is this live? What do you think? It says live on the screen.
Heavy vehicle, not one that's going to be.
What's up, Kai? 5 tier 1 sub-dubs in the chat.
Maneuver is not really going to have the same effect on a vehicle.
We are delayed. We are a couple minutes behind this chase as I'm just waking up, but it is still going on currently.
Police cruisers, you can see there's the pursuit vehicles way in the back. Keeping the distance, there's a motor officer there too.
I'm not a morning person. This woke me from my slumber.
He was on the freeway for a while.
I was out late. My body is broken from the hour change.
He's been going very slow due to those 3 flat.
This is a slow speed pursuit, but it is still certainly one as we got our arm and head out the window.
It looks like he's talking to people, but there is no one there. He is not talking to
Who's he talking to?
People.
He's pointing at someone and talking to them, and there's absolutely nobody on the street. I'm currently in Japan. Yes, that is why for the time difference, but
here it is again.
As we continue this very slow speed pursuit. Might have to lower the want, even though it's been upgraded to a felony.
There you can see the,
anytime you hit a cop, ram into a cop with your car, instant felony, ADW.
Outside of the frame and the Motion Academy building on the bottom of the frame.
Japan is a magical, wonderful place. Really is. Highly recommend. It's essentially what New York City thinks it is.
This man could be suffering from some kind of mental.
Front left is down. Is it? Front left looks like it got hit by spike
he's clearly
strips.
not in the right state of mind. People in the right state of mind don't do this. So there's something troubling him that has sent him on this crusade. You can see those tires there.
It's old but clean. It is very clean here.
Rubber's almost completely gone. It's almost
one of the fascinating parts about Tokyo is they have no trash cans anywhere. So you ask, why is this? How can the city be so clean with zero trash cans anywhere in public? Everybody is very good about eating inside of a food domicile only. Like, people are not eating on the streets. People are not eating outside or drinking, walking, and talking. And people eat and drink within the actual restaurant or mart or deli, and they throw their stuff out. Then they proceed with their day. Yeah, just between the people and the cleanliness, the effectiveness of their the way that the city is set up, their public transportation options of things to do. It's just never ending here. Highly recommend.
George, I'm not sure about that.
A lot of history too.
He rammed a police officer.
Oh, rammed a police officer. Well, that certainly helps.
Which got him.
What's the want here? Well, ramming a police officer is certainly at the top of the list. People here have respect for themselves and others. That is a good way to put it. Whoever said in the chat gives you perspective on the rest of the world, especially the United States, how everyone is like, it's not like Truman Show, but it's everyone is super respectful. You can eat off the floors on the subways. Not a person says a peep. Everyone, respects everyone else's space.
We're anywhere between 4 miles an hour and 7 miles an hour.
In the middle of like Shibuya Crossing, where there's got to be, I don't know, thousands of people standing at the intersections. Not a single person will cross the street illegally. No, not a single jaywalker. Even last night at like midnight.
Like I said, for a while now, over an hour.
No cars coming. They will not cross the street. Just everyone obeys the law around here. It's crazy. Miss Jordan says, stolen car, ADW. Hit and run, backed into a car like 15 minutes ago, right before we went live. So thank you for the update there. Yes, we have a front left down, so we're just a slow speed pursuit that's probably not even on the gas. There's a cruiser right there on Wilshire, trying to communicate with him to pull over.
So you slowed down to yell at him. Oh, that's an LAPD vehicle.
Showed up for the chase. Well, the way that this chase is going, we may need a full cultural education. This is not, anything could happen in this chase for all we know. We've seen some crazy shit pick up out of nowhere and just hit the gas. But for the moment, we are not on the gas. We're in drive, just creeping along Wilshire Boulevard in mid-city LA. Yes, vehicle. That is a Dodge Charger. It has a big bed, but thank you to the Nightbot. That is a Dodge Charger.
Everyone again gesturing out the window.
Very polite chase, yes. We'll keep it at 2 stars because this is now a felony want. Otherwise, it would be 1 star.
This does hold the record for the slowest pursuit that I've been on top of.
Let's see. What else to tell you, I guess, from Tokyo? Oh, I went to the War Museum yesterday. That was a trip. So the War Museum is adjacent to the Shrine of the Fallen Heroes, which is very. One thing I love about Japan is they do not allow like photography or. They have huge like no YouTubers. I love that. No social media in front of all these holy shrines and stuff.
Oh, there we go.
And they enforce it. They have security guards all over the place.
Letting some bicyclists go.
At least we let the bicyclists go. Nope. Maybe not all of them. That's a lot of bicyclists. What is going on here? This is not a... Whoa! That one guy's doing a wheelie! What? I told you anything could happen in a chase. This is a nest of hornets here. Do they all know that this is a police chase? This is crazy. Where the fuck did all these bicycles come from? What? They keep multiplying. What is going on? One of them was doing a wheelie. They know the chase is going on.
Well, that was interesting.
What on earth just happened? And now they're starting to follow. I told you, anything can happen in a chase. Anything can happen in a chase.
This could go poorly.
This could go very poorly. So this slow speed pursuit all of a sudden has turned into a armada of bikes, and everyone has their phones out. Now we have a clout chase. You guys seeing this? They have their phones out. This is Tour de LA instead of Tour de France. I mean, looking up at the helicopter and waving. This would be the perfect Tour de LA. Going through, everyone's on their bicycles, competing in the biggest bike competition in the world, and there's a police chase in the middle of it that you have to navigate around.
Another red light.
Almost a T-bone there.
Goes right through it.
Yeah, I see. The front left is damaged. At the very least. I imagine they're all damaged because he drove over a spike strip before the chopper got there. What was I saying? Oh, Japan. Yeah, the historical sites, the Shrine of the Fallen Heroes,
if you're just now joining
the
us,
War Museum.
This is Brian Andrews in News Chopper 4. We're over West LA above a very slow speed pursuit.
Very good, as always. Check that off my list.
Right now.
All the different neighborhoods. Tokyo's the biggest city in the world, too, so...
Not sure what the original
I've been here for, let's see, 2 full days,
at some point,
and I've only seen about a third of it, and I've been boots on the ground, like, getting to places, all the different neighborhoods. For the most part, it's the same,
deployed spike strips,
like, urban setup. It feels like a very, very clean,
tires on this truck. The front 2 tires
one neighborhood's like Fifth Avenue, one's like Chelsea, one's like the Lower East Side. But it's all just so clean.
Back driver's side.
And you can, because there's no crime. Oh, look at that back left. It's on rims.
And the front passenger side is also
you could walk around holding yen in your hand. You don't have to worry about there's no crime here, at least on the streets.
After the spike strip,
like you can walk the streets freely. It's a lot of what America thinks it is in terms of daily life inside of a major city.
There you go. There's usually between 4 and 5 vehicles. It's been, when we showed up, there were 7.
NYC clears the crime makes things spicy. Oh, that's your cup of tea. You don't have to worry about that here. I was walking around the streets at like 1 a.m. last night. I went to this place called Tableau Lounge, which is one of the few cigar lounges in Tokyo because smoking is banned. But you can smoke inside there. Paid like $55 for American dollars for a cigar. One little cigar. But that's because of the premium. But it was like a jazz cigar lounge. It was very, very nice.
And he slowed down. They got units behind him again.
What do you mean? Someone asked if I'd bring my wrist brace to Tokyo. It's on the hand. What am I supposed to? It doesn't come off. You can't ask me to like take my hair off my head.
Right now he's going south on La Brea. I'm going to zoom out. He turned right.
Eagle's asking, what is this on Fox LA or KTO? This is actually NBC. It's Brian Andrews, a guy I've never heard of. Not even Julia
Not
Deng.
even 10 miles an hour. He's just limping along. So there you can see, oh, you know what? That right
we're turning.
Also appears to be, he's going up some traffic. He's going in the wrong lane. There's pedestrians.
Wrong side of the road, in the crosswalk. All the tires are down.
He's now going,
this chase must have been going on forever for them to get spike strips down. And then the helicopter didn't get there until well after. So this chase has probably been going on for like an hour and a half, I think. An hour before we even went live.
I said earlier, this is the slowest speed pursuit I've ever been on. We're not even moving 10 miles an hour, so he's really just going pretty slow. That's an LAPD unit right there. Blew through that stop sign.
Am I in Japan for work or vacation? Just vacation. I'm in Japan for 2 weeks. I'm only in Tokyo until Tuesday.
Down to yell at the officer in that unit. He didn't stop, but he slowed down. We saw him gesturing out the window.
What time is it here? It is 8:22 in the morning. surprisingly easy to acclimate to
window. The vehicle, it appears to only have one
to acclimate to the time change here.
Driver.
It's the opposite. Europe's the most difficult by far for West Coast United States because that's 9 hours ahead. This was 9 hours behind. So if you stay up on the flight and you can find a way to make it to like 10 p.m., you can go to bed at a normal time. But you have to fight through it the first couple days, and then you could get right back on schedule within like a day or two. Europe, it's just so difficult to find a flight that gets in at a decent hour from the West Coast.
10 o'clock.
I don't know if he'll run out of gas in this chase. He's not on the gas, so he can go for a lot longer. Residential area, driving on rims. That's how desperate we are. One guy, CPR, says somehow this is the most exciting chase in like a month. Because it's been the only chase in a month.
Here he is coming up to Wilshire. Looks like he had stopped and he's backing up.
We have a reverse. Why are we... we just made contact. Yep, we just made contact.
That was a weird choice. He just backed up. Oh, there's some rubber coming off the...
And we just lost even more rubber. He just stopped to go into reverse.
We got a glimpse at that right rear. It looks flat. I know the two on the left side are both flat. I know
he just stopped it to go in reverse to hit that car.
Right rear.
And then kept going. What was that?
Flat. So he has 0 tires in any kind of good condition. It's one of the reasons he's going so slow. As I was talking about earlier, this is a big vehicle.
Only two Dodge Chargers love each other very much.
It weighs a lot more than the police cruisers that are following him, the Ford Explorers. And also at these speeds, the pit maneuver is really not going to do a whole lot. He's just going to steer into it and continue on his way. And so the police vehicles have been sitting a long ways back. Not even really sure where they are currently. But obviously, it's not too hard to track him. So we're on South Citrus. And
I got nothing else for you. You guys are going to have to carry this show. I'm just catching up on the news now that I work.
At some point, I would imagine, nope, not making a right turn. It's a pedestrian. Is he going to drive?
Guys, it's too early for me to have to start
hits that sign.
Banning. Why? We're just hitting a street sign on purpose.
Sidewalk. Apparently changed his mind about going down South Citrus. Stayed on Wilshire.
What are we doing?
Going eastbound on the Wilshire. At some point, he's going to just damage those wheels too much. And things
Marcus Smart went to the Lakers.
So
I'm sure Celtics fans are thrilled with that.
Every light that he's come up to.
There is certainly Chet in the chat is asking, is there potential here for massive cloud chase with the Charger going so slow? Yes. These are the type of chases, especially without. Look how it's hopping around. Look how it's hopping around like that.
Aren't gripping because they're just metal, so he's kind of bouncing around a little bit.
There's no rubber on the tires. This is a huge cloud chase. You'll start getting people on the street here. We just passed Highland Avenue in Wilshire, so we're approaching Hollywood on a Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles. Like, tourists, it's going to be packed with tourists. And they're going to get a heavy dose of what it's like to be in Los Angeles here in a second.
Side of the road. Running stop signs, running lights. Thankfully, because he's going so slow, he's managed to avoid collisions for the most part. We saw him back in. I think he backed into that vehicle earlier when he turned on South Orange and decided to go against it, or one of the previous streets. He reversed, and I think he backed into that vehicle.
S. Nanth in the chat says, late, but I made it. Chases have been scarce. Boogity, boogity, boogity. That is a true locust in the chat.
Above us that's watching this whole thing.
Beggars can't be choosers. We are here.
It's a joint effort. We've got CHP We've got. We know
Where are the
sheriff's
cops?
ship was over
Good question.
earlier.
Seems to be the common denominator in a lot of these chases lately.
It looks like the sheriff's ship took off. And yeah, right now we've got a highway patrol. It's actually a highway patrol fixed wing, so it's an airplane doing circles above us at just shy of 3,000 feet. So they're keeping an air unit on it. The sheriff's ship may have had to go for fuel. May have had a more important call. But they want to keep an air unit on it.
Sure, why not?
To keep an eye on it. And let's see how far back those police units are. Wow, they're... All right, there you go.
Oh, they're there.
Like
and they're holding traffic a little bit, too.
Yeah, looks like
See how they're clogging up traffic intentionally? Is that a bike unit? A motorcycle. A two-wheel Dodge Charger unit. CHP?
Motorcycle. So it seems like what may have happened.
They're just letting this go. Like, it's so frustrating that they can't get up. It's too slow to pit. They've already hit it with spike strips. They're slow and clogging up traffic. I don't know what else they're supposed to do, but other states would just like ram into this truck and just end the chase. Just like slam it into the tree. It feels like that's much more of an effective strategy, especially if there's no one on the street. But CHP kind of likes to chill sometimes. We're keeping it 2-star because it's a felony 1.
There goes another LAPD.
1-star would be tracking mode. They're definitely not in tracking mode. They're there.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Brian Andrews in News Chopper 4 above. Well, we're in West LA right now watching this pursuit. We've been following it for a little while. We've been on for about 30 minutes right now. This pursuit started at PCH, was initiated by the LA Sheriff. We're not sure what the original stop was.
I don't know. This is the first time I've heard Brian Andrews is the name of the helicopter journalist today. No Julia Dang, no Eliana Moreno. Saturday's usually the JV
After
team.
you rammed that police vehicle, they authorized a spike strip. That spike strip was successful. You can see as I zoom in here, that front tire, flat. Rear tire, not just flat, but gone. There are no tires left on this vehicle. On the passenger side, it's the same way.
Hey, who's saying this chase can't be 5 stars?
Again, we've seen this a lot.
We have seen chases explode out of nowhere, out of nothing. He could try and carjack somebody. He can Paul Walker challenge. He could hit the gas and like start turning the vehicle on. Look how much he's wobbling though.
He slowed down and seemed to yell at that police officer and then
Who said OJ's smiling down on this guy?
This has been a pretty slow
smiling down,
chase.
smiling up at this guy.
Easily the slowest chase that I've ever
Not smiling down.
Or usually not breaking 10 miles an hour or between 4 and 7 miles an hour on this pursuit. Just putzing along. He's doing some damage. We've seen him hit a street sign. We've seen him back into a car a little bit. He blows through red lights. He doesn't really stop for anything. Okay, there you go. There's someone that looks like that person is purposely next to him.
Oh, I told you. The longer this goes, the more likelihood of a cloud chase. The more likelihood of a cloud chase, and then people are going to start watching this and hearing about it. Then they hit the street because their natural human instinct says, get involved with the chase. So then you'll start to see pedestrians on the sidewalk, you'll see citizens arrests, you'll see people who are doing it for clout, like streaming live on Instagram, and they'll pull up to the side of this guy and try and make make content out of it.
So we kind of came up upon a small,
Oh, they might be throwing chairs like we recently saw.
That this pursuit went through. He's just going real slow.
We are just cloud chase city right now, people.
Those wheels are taking a beating as he's driving.
Look at that. Look how much it's wobbling. You can see it in the fence. Yeah, you see the white lines on the asphalt? Those are the rims digging into the asphalt.
Zero rubber left on those wheels.
the moment he turns, it's going to put some serious...
Not going to be able to go a whole lot faster.
Yeah, he's going to whittle that thing down. He's going to lose the rims at some point. He's going to lose the aerodynamics, and then he's going to start dragging the bumper and the fender.
This vehicle's not going to be good. It's just steel on pavement all around, so his turning is going to be slow. Not going to be able to accelerate. Not going to be able to stop quickly. There's a lot of cars going around.
Now the cars are just passing him.
Apparently, the police are just letting it.
Could we finally be here for a marathon chase? It's been an eternity since a marathon chase.
Okay, looks like he's stopping, probably because there's traffic. What we've seen him do in the past is go into the wrong side of the lanes, drive against traffic, but it looks like he's just going to maintain here.
I haven't seen any ads pop up. Did Twitch stop doing ads or something? I did not have meat sauce for breakfast. I've had the food here is so good too. Oh my god. Let's see, I did a standing sushi restaurant one night. I had ramen noodles one night. Then I had noodles and something, a different type of noodles yesterday. Oh, and the 7-Elevens here are like restaurants with the food quality. So I got breakfast at 7-Eleven, but the sandwiches are so good. Like the 7-Elevens are super nice. That's what they're known for. Of course they are, because everything in Tokyo is nice.
Crossing Plymouth and Wilshire. He's eastbound on Plymouth. He's eastbound on Wilshire right now.
Ads are still here.
Heading for downtown LA is not too far away. At this speed, it'll be tomorrow before we get to downtown. Huh?
Yeah, they do prepared meals here very well because people are just stopping in, grabbing something and going. Like, let's see, yesterday's breakfast, I had this eggs and sauce and then chicken cutlet too. That was like something I would get from a deli, like in New York. But okay, it was a 7-Eleven.
I'm looking out the window, and there are still 2 CHP units behind this truck.
Still a slow speed. I am starting to get hungry, by the way. I didn't think I would be hungry.
Behind it. And they're real slow. They're going on the right side of the lane, sticking to the right side.
Earl in Montclair says, guys, if we made it 4 hours with the guy just sitting in his car doing endless nitrous, we can make it through a chase that is actually moving. Thank you. You're a true vet.
Collisions aren't happening. Damage to other people's property isn't really happening. You never know when this could turn. This could easily take a turn and get wild again if he chooses.
Am I taking the bullet train? I am.
So right now he's stuck in a little bit of traffic at a light.
Taking it to Kyoto and back.
And he may not be aware that there are police vehicles behind him still.
I don't think he's aware of much, actually.
And to his right, we can see 2 units behind him. Right
what does OPP mean? Opposite? You guys keep putting OPP in the chat.
1 cruiser, 1 motorcycle unit. So this is still a pursuit. This is still an active pursuit. It's a slow pursuit, though.
It's a pursuit. It's most certainly. It is not tracking mode. We're just.
He is just crawling along right now. That truck is moving at 4 miles an hour. 5 miles an hour. You can see it there. Just really, really going slow.
No spoilers in the chat, Miss Jordan. That's usually the culprit. We're delayed a couple of minutes here. Why do people watch other streams and come into this one and try and share what's about to happen a couple minutes later?
Going about their business right around him. Some of them might not even know that this is a pursuit.
We are live. Stop asking. I have my microphone in my shoe, and my shoe stinks from walking around so much.
We're
Got a little humid yesterday. I was really ready to start making fun of people for telling me how hot it is here, but it did get humid later in the day.
Moving around 4 miles an hour. That vehicle may be getting ready to give up on him. There you go. You can see him leaning out the window.
Maybe ejectocito? I'm just out the window looking around.
It seems like he thinks he's on a leisurely Saturday
stroll
afternoon drive.
Yep.
Got his arm out the window. Looks like it's a bumpy ride in that truck with those.
Got my mic in my shoe. It's the only way to keep it erect. What? I can't bring my.
But again, he was driving.
Can't bring my mic stand with me on the plane. Why would I do that? What did Kai do now?
They deployed spike strips.
Kai's the one giving out subs to the chat. 5 more going out sub dubs, whether you got one or not, for Kai, who's climbing up the leaderboard there. Who's way too generous.
Successful.
See, Kai, people become so reliant on you to just give them the subs now because of your generosity.
All right, coming up to an intersection. What we've seen him do a lot is ignore red lights.
This is going to be an interesting one to navigate.
Looks like he's going to ignore the lights. He is going to push through.
He should have Paul Walker challenged one of the biker dudes.
Slow speed, but running that red no matter what.
That is certainly possible as we...
Gesturing up.
Yep, we're just going through a busy intersection. Oh, we hit the gas there a little bit.
Eastbound. Looks like he's yelling, talking to people.
He's just barking at everyone.
Very slow. Hey, George, can we get to the other side of his truck? I'm wondering
what is going on here. My God.
Yeah. So there you go. You can see him yelling at people.
He's got some mental health issues going on here, whether it's substance, just waving at people, barking at them at the crosswalk.
You have to wonder.
Could be substance fueled for all we know, but this is not rational behavior.
What is going through his mind? All right, my pause.
He's going through some shit, and people are just sticking cameras in his face. Welcome to Los Angeles.
We know they're flat, but it's such a bumpy ride. I'm wondering if wheel might be broken or coming apart. All right, yeah. So you can see.
Oh, you can see the rubber.
Wheels.
You can see the rubber, the back right.
So that's probably just what's causing a lot of that bumping.
Back right and front right is just there's hardly anything left on there.
Slowing down.
And that could be a shredded rim.
Sorry, George. What was that? Yeah, no, the front right. I think there's some shreds of tire, but generally all of the tires are gone. All right, we're gonna wait for this building. All right, there we go. So yeah, there's a wheel, but there's just shreds of tire there. So that's what's causing it to be so bumpy. Those shreds of rubbers. He's just running them over. He's moving forward.
Is the radio on, or is he sitting in silence? Good question.
All right.
Just scooting along here. I think we're south of Hollywood.
Thanks for moving for me.
Yeah, Wilshire. If this was Sunset, this would be a whole different story. If this was Hollywood Boulevard, this would be a whole different story.
2:11 p.m. 2:11 p.m.
It's definitely not silent inside the cabin, that's for sure.
Almost 2 hours here.
2 hours that the chase... Okay, so we've been live for what? We've been live for 30 minutes. Yeah, so this chase was going on for an hour and a half before the news choppers got there. Thankfully, we're pretty far from LAX airspace. He's headed towards, like, La Cienega, maybe? I think I've seen that tower before in La Cienega.
So, so this is a work truck. It's big and heavy and designed to take a beating, but not designed to drive along like this and ruining his wheels. That's all the zoom I've got.
How are they going to get this guy to stop?
There he is. He's out of
is the question.
The vehicle.
How are you going to get him to stop when a pit maneuver is his car's going too slow to disable the vehicle? Someone just walking out in front of him. Do you think Stu would lose this chase? Probably.
He's like leaning his body out of the vehicle, gesturing. But look, there's no one here.
You can't pit maneuver this Dodge Charger because it's going too slow. It won't stall the engine. It needs to be going between 30 and 45 miles an hour, ideally, for the pit maneuver to actually take effect.
Anyone in his vicinity.
Ethan says, just got here. What I miss? You're looking at it. Slow speed pursuit, 2-star chase with a felony want because of ADW. The cops are behind. They're about, I'd say, a football field behind. Slowly, just lurking.
Out here in about 3 hours.
A little sarcasm here on a Saturday afternoon, Sunday here in Japan. So weird. Like, late at night, people start waking up. And then I went to go to bed for. Oh, there's the cruiser just hanging out, waiting, lurking for some reason. CBD College.
Oh, we're gonna fly right over. I mean, they're just off to our left.
ADW was yes, making contact with police officer with the vehicle. Yes, when you wake up. Okay, so I woke up and it was like 7. What time is it? 7:30 Eastern?
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm up late enough that United States is up for like 3 or 4 hours, so you kind of get the morning news, and then you sleep through the afternoon in the United States, then you wake up at night. So you really don't, the overlap, you miss like 6 to 7 hours of awake time, but you don't miss, in Europe you miss a lot more for sure. 9 hours ahead is a lot different than 12 hours behind Pacific time.
Just turned because he was going so slow, but either way, looks like he didn't actually run that light.
It's been a while since that methamphetamine challenge, chase, sorry. Continuing along. Oh, by the way, I'll be back. I'll be doing the radio Give and Go show on Monday and Tuesday. I should probably know that Marcus Smart. Thanks, Chad, for letting me know Marcus Smart's with the Lakers unless I'm being trolled. Should probably catch up on NBA stuff. I haven't really missed anything besides Lillard and Smart.
I know that it turned into assault with a deadly weapon because
I'm in Tokyo right now. I'll be in a city called Atami
okay, so my desk is confirming
for a couple of days. Vehicle. And then Kyoto for 5 more days. Be here for almost 2 weeks. So when I take off to go back home, I gain a day. So I take off on Tuesday and I land on Monday. It's so funny.
He was on the freeway for a while. Ended up
yes, staying in Shibuya.
So
Shibuya.
Pushing
great area.
The traffic here.
Still creeping along here.
Rammed a police vehicle. We heard that, and then they deployed spike strips, which is the reason for all 4 of those tires being flat. There's another police vehicle. That's LAPD that he's passing right now. So
Sly says, well, I've been a fan of yours for years, and I'm really proud of you for how much you've been traveling. Big days outside of Pillow Fort. Oh, a lot of days spent in that Pillow Fort, waiting for chases, watching basketball. Never really traveled in my 20s because I was working so much. 24/7, 365. I was doing something. Well, now, since I didn't travel at all in my 20s, and I have the resources to be able to do it, and the time, I do it in my 30s. And I've certainly, gosh, I've been to every continent with the exception of Australia and Antarctica. But Japan's high up on the list. Very high up on the list. I'm still going to give number 1 to Portugal. But Japan's probably tied for second with Copenhagen at the moment.
As you can tell, that
some of my favorite places.
So that it seems like he's getting slower and slower and slower. This is
Dude's 30. Kai, do you need an update? Dude's about to be 40. I've been at this a long ass time. I've been on these Twitter streets since 2008. I've been on Twitter for so long. Look at the top of that Opus building. What's going on up there? A picnic? You guys see that shit? There's a whole bunch of people up there. That's way up there. There is a Mexican place here in Tokyo I was thinking about going to. It looked really good, and then I realized I live in Los Angeles. What am I doing? I should be getting everything. Should be just Japanese food. I've not been to Stockholm, but I've been to Oslo. What was I saying?
I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit and give you guys some context.
I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Well, I've been on Twitter since like 2008, end of 2008, because back when it was called TWTR, and it was a podcast company before it became a social media short blogging site. My sports communication class at UNC, some guy came in to speak about this, where the internet in the world was headed. Think of social media, but a running blog hosted on a platform type of site. And his name was Jack Dorsey, and he was in our sports communication class talking to 15 kids that he had just started this app with someone named Ev Williams called Twitter. It's called TWTR. It was green. The logo was green. You guys should sign up for it. I remember signing up for it that day, and the only person on the site was Shaq. That's it. Shaq was like one of the very first people on there. And he's like, go on there and start posting updates. And so I did.
They deployed spike strips. Spike strips were successful. This vehicle
Japan is known for its Mexican food? Really?
All 4 tires are flat.
And then someone said skip Mexican food in Japan. See, I can never get a consensus in the chat.
This pursuit started around 2:11
but yeah,
in the afternoon.
So that's how I got introduced to Twitter in 2008. Started posting, and now 17 years later, still on here.
A lot of pursuits, they kind of drive in circles.
I occasionally post on Instagram like once every couple of months. That's it, and actually more like once or twice a year on average, but everything's on Twitter. It's just Twitter. I will go down with the shit. It's the only social media I use and care about.
We don't have to worry about that. It won't be until tomorrow.
Oh.
Until we actually get to downtown.
Sorry, I should have picked up on your sarcasm. We're still going along here in Wilshire, by the way. Just clogging up traffic. At least we're not endangering other people, but just your mere presence is accomplishing that.
Started with LA County Sheriff and ended up.
Yeah, the lines at McDonald's here are huge, and I imagine it's a lot like Europe. The European McDonald's are quite nice as well.
Because there's no rubber.
But I'd rather go to 7-Eleven. You get a real sandwich at 7-Eleven.
As he's driving along, those steel rims digging into the pavement and cutting those lines, because there is just only.
Oh, we're fishtailing a little bit, guys. You see that shit?
Left on those wheels right now, so he is not going to be able to move fast. Looks like we come up to some traffic here.
Have I seen a lot of Ohtani stuff? No, but adjacent, because everyone wears Dodgers gear. So while if they don't have an Ohtani jersey, the Lakers gear is obviously because, or the Dodgers gear is because of Ohtani.
Of the street and into oncoming traffic. George, give me a little south and give me some north there.
Are we really?
There he is. He's still going on eastbound.
Are we really stuck in pursuit trees here?
Slow.
Okay. It's also strange. They have so many pop-up shops here in Japan. Like people will line up around the corner to like
too bad, George.
to get into some pop-up shop for some cartoon or like doll or something. And there are a lot of young people here too, man. A lot of young people. Everyone's in their 20s, early 20s. It feels like.
I see.
Until you get to the museums and stuff, it starts to get a little older. But the streets are definitely flooded in Shibuya with people in their 20s.
Over the street. Wow, he's real low.
You know what? I have seen a fair share of Yankees hats, but not as many as LA. It's either Dodger hats or Yankee hats here.
So this has been the majority of the pursuit. This very slow speed. He's taken a couple of turns. He turned off Wilshire for a minute. Went a couple couple of blocks, came back north, got back on Wilshire.
Harpsichord in the chat says, I imagine the sound of those wheels on the road is awful. Yes. Just screeching, digging into the pavement.
We saw him back into a car.
Hegorge says, are you ever going to get yourself down to Australia? So I want to go to New Zealand is next up on the list. But the problem is you need to go to New Zealand in American winter so that it's it's summer in the southern hemisphere. And if NBA is going up... Whoa! Hold on. Motorcycle Cop just sped ahead. Motorcycle Cop just sped ahead. There's definitely a purpose to that. I wonder what he's going to be planning ahead of this guy. There could be something happening here in the near future, just so you guys know. Okay.
It's still obviously a dangerous situation. It's still a very...
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's just tough for me to go all the way to Australia, even though I live in the most ideal spot possible in the United States to get there. It's only 13 hours to Auckland. But I would want to go to Queenstown, which requires a connection in Auckland, which I'm just not in love with doing, and you can't pull off during an all-star break because it just takes too much time.
And he's dealing with something. So it still is an unpredictable.
Liege Lion asks, could the motorcycle cop be for traffic control at red lights? Not sure if they do that. That's actually a really good, really good thought. That could definitely be the case here. If there's a busy intersection coming up.
The steel wheels on the pavement.
Yeah, it might be shutting down a busy intersection to allow this guy to creepy crawl through. Or it could be setting up a blockade of some kind, maybe, with coordinating other units. We're about to find out, but there's a reason why he just sped ahead of this. They got to be talking about setting up something, because it's been going on for 2.5 hours. Thank you. It has been very fun thus far. Very fun. Wonderful country. Everywhere I go. I'm very good at picking out the right places to go. If you ever need ideas for a vacation, I got them all. I've been to all the right places. I don't know. I haven't signed up for any tours or anything here. No Viator like day trips for me. Maybe I'll probably get a little bored after today, after just walking around. But I like getting lost and just exploring things and hitting museums and stuff. Go have a nice dinner and drink at like a lounge. It's kind of the way to do it right, in my opinion. And I'm getting good sleep because Europe, man, let me tell you, Europe is not easy to acclimate to from the west coast of the United States. When I have to travel there for work during like NBA season, it is hard to adjust and your body hurts, man. Yeah, Portugal's still my number one. If you're thinking about doing your honeymoon there, you can't go wrong with Lisbon or Porto. The only drawback about Portugal, I would say, is just the food options, but that's for most of Europe too. Solo travel, yeah, best way to do it. Yeah, I could live in Portugal in a heartbeat.
Coming up on a little bit of traffic here. Another red light.
Japan wouldn't be too bad either. And they speak a lot of English. A lot of English here in Tokyo. I don't know about the rest of the country, but you go to any of these venues, they have people that speak English. So the concert I was at last night at the lounge, all the songs were in English.
People may not know that this is even a pursuit. I'm gonna widen out.
All like American hits too. They have such Americans have such an influence on culture worldwide, but they're able to do it in their own way here.
They are keeping their distance. They're several hundred feet back from that vehicle.
Best friend got robbed in Portugal. I never really felt in danger walking the streets there, but nothing will be like Japan. This is crazy how everyone obeys the law here.
You can see this is Wilshire and Commonwealth. Those, as you can see, those police vehicles are a long ways back.
Maybe now you just acclimated super quickly and speak fluent. Well, I can do a little now. It's like, konnichiwa, sumimasen. Tiore wa Dokudesku. Where's the bathroom?
We don't want any officers hurt.
I know all the basics
also,
to get
going
around.
This slow, so they've already used a spike strip, right? So they're not going to spike strip again. That won't do anything.
It's always funny when you try and be polite and speak
pit maneuver at this speed
Japanese, and they just respond to you in like very fluent English.
Like,
like, thanks for trying, but
that maneuver. And right now we're well under the effective speed for a pit maneuver. He would simply steer out of it, and it wouldn't really
still just
inhibit him a whole lot. Also, that vehicle, although pit maneuvers
trucking along here,
vehicles, this is a pretty heavy vehicle, so it's going to be a little bit tougher for
Chat got quiet. Are you guys bored?
CHP cruiser to make an effective pit maneuver against a large vehicle like this. And it's just so heavy at this speed that
you guys aren't allowed to leave the chase. We're in this together. How dare some of you leave?
Any weapons? We're not sure.
Charging along. Yes, not trucking along. Sorry, charging along.
But
there's nothing better as a second screen experience than a chase. You could be watching a baseball game or something on your main screen, have this up on the side. Right? I find chases and poker to be very good second screen experiences. Baseball usually for me too.
Right? Just let something play out.
Oh, you got me on the primary screen?
It sometimes ends itself. That seems like it's what they're doing right now, just letting this.
I bet on some baseball yesterday. I went 2-1. I was very close to going 3-0. The Cardinals down 7-0 in the ninth inning, score 3 runs to take the game over 9. Chat my ass. I would have swept.
Of what he's doing.
Instead, I have to settle for 2-1, and it makes you want to keep going, right? I'm sitting on my wins for the week. Move on. It's hard, but they call that being upstuck. NCAA 2026 is out? Wow.
And then picking up that individual who is...
Baseball in Japan is such a fun experience. Is there a Tokyo, Japan game? I'm going to look this up right now. I would love to go to that tomorrow. Or today. What's the name? Tokyo baseball team. Oh, there's a game today. Wait, is Yomiuri? No, the Tokyo Giants, right?
Ooh, man, he's driving on the double yellows. That was kind of close to that vehicle. He doesn't really seem to be giving any attention to any of the lines on the streets.
Okay, wait, the Yomiuri Giants or the Tokyo Giants? What's their name?
Reports of him driving on sidewalks earlier. We've seen him drive on...
I would love to do this.
Okay.
There's a game today at 1400. That's 2 p.m. local.
And I mean, that speed pickup wasn't drastic. There he is gesturing out the truck again.
I could go to the game and be back for the ending of this chase. For sure.
Generally, there's no one there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to a game today.
Making those gestures.
If there's Yomiuri.
But we've seen it a lot. We've seen him yell at a couple of police vehicles. And just a lot of gesturing and leaning out that driver's side window. Seen him lean pretty far out, 2 shoulders all the way out of that window at times.
It's at the Tokyo Dome. Oh, you're right. So All-Star Break is coming up here. I'm going to go to this game. Who gave me that recommendation? Shout out to you. Just give me something to do today.
Red light for him. Doesn't seem to care. This is always dangerous if somebody's not paying a lot of attention. All right, northbound turn. Northbound on Alvarado.
How do I get tickets to this?
That's the first time he's turned in quite some time.
Can I get tickets at the Dome? Damn, there's sites in Japanese. Hold on.
There you go. He's going driving on the wrong side of the road.
Good job, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Good idea.
Just doing.
Would have never thought of this otherwise. They're playing the 90th Tigers. 5 hours till first pitch. I'm definitely doing that.
Yep, still on the wrong side of the road.
Perfect day activity because I did all the walking around yesterday and visiting in museums. Oh, we got look at. Wait a second. Oh, you guys see that? He's yelling at the guy on the bike. Oh, that bike guy's going to be involved in this. Oh, he is agitated with the guy on the bike.
Definitely a strange. So George, hold here because he's about to go right under.
Thank you, chat. I will be going out. I'll report back next stream how this baseball game was in Tokyo.
Approaching an intersection. There are cars.
Oh, all those bikes are following. Do you guys see the? Do you guys see the sidewalk? They're in the sidewalks. The bikes are following. Tokyo Dome is a good. Oh, and it's inside too because it's a dome. It's hot as shit outside. It's humid as shit, and I don't have to deal with that. Oh my god, are they expensive?
And now it's back to just really.
Or is it like baseball tickets in America?
North on Alvarado Street.
Gonna find out. Thank you, Shohei. Yes. $2 for a ticket? No way.
Looks like he's gonna head into the wrong side of the street again. Doesn't much care.
I can't believe this is still going on. That's a great game because the Tigers lead the Japan League and the Giants are in second. Sweet.
Sorry about that. All right. I mean, not much is changing here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is Brian Andrews, News Chopper 4, over maybe the world's slowest police pursuit. Definitely the slowest pursuit I've ever been on. This pursuit broke out around 2:11 p.m. at PCH. And so we've been on this. We have not been. We've been on this for about 45 minutes. This pursuit's been going on.
It's longer than that. I've been on this chase for 40. How long have I been on this chase for?
During that pursuit,
an hour.
This vehicle rammed the police officer. That added assault with a deadly weapon to his list of charges, along with, I'm sure, felony evading at this point. So, assault with a deadly weapon. They ended up deploying spike strips. They worked all 4 tires on that vehicle. They're flat. There is no air in any tire. There's barely rubber on the wheels of that vehicle. We've been seeing him cut lines. You can see those white lines behind the vehicle. Those are the wheels cutting into the pavement. You can see
big day here in Japan.
George, can you get
Yuki Kawamura agreed to a 2-way NBA deal with
Chicago Bulls. I'll try to get a shot of those two wheels that are bare and have
just
no
catching up
on
on
them.
them. Did anything happen with that astronomer, CEO, HR couple?
He has been cruising this slow for quite some time. And he's mostly just been running along Wilshire. He took a turn earlier and on
CEO resigned?
Which is where he is
no
now.
way.
He's approaching, I think he's either just
really?
approaching or just left 3rd Street. And
wow.
For Dodgers. I'm not sure. Hey, Bill, can you check on that TFR for us and see when that game starts?
Wow, that's nuts, man.
All right, so this
the lights were too bright.
All 4 tires are flat. He's moving
the world works
slow.
in mysterious ways sometimes.
The road. We've seen him drive up over curbs onto sidewalks. He ran into a street sign. He backed into a
Granted, he
vehicle.
did probably drive more advertising to their business than they've ever had.
There is a CHP
all for free.
Vehicle.
But all press is not good press.
CHP. There's an LAPD vehicle that just passed him. There's a CHP cruiser and motorcycle behind him. There's a CHP fixed-wing airplane over top. Originally, this vehicle was stopped by LA County sheriffs. They handed the pursuit over to the Highway Patrol a little while ago. So we're just doing a little bit of house cleaning up here right now.
Sorry, I'm just catching up on the news here while I still can.
Trying to take care of things. All right, yep. Had to overfly it a little bit there. So we're right on top of him, George.
It's hard to catch up on the news when you fall 6 hours behind.
Oh, looks like we got a LAPD vehicle? Who is that? Yeah, I think that's LAPD. Just jumped in behind this guy. This
LAPD unit. That's not CHP. Actually engaged in this chase.
Patrol vehicles behind him, actually pursuing him. He likely saw this truck with 4 flat tires and is going, something's wrong here. I should probably try and stop him. So, say that again, Bill. Rampart. So that's a Rampart unit. LAPD. Yeah, LAPD Rampart is behind him right now.
That's certainly a pit certified. Oh God! In the intersection.
Yeah, as much as it's almost.
That was close. Oh my, how close that is to a T-bone. That may get this chase going again. There's the guy on the bike. I told you that bike guy's not going around. He's part of the clout chase now. That was close.
The vehicle ran through a red light just then. Almost had a collision. But did avoid it. That's nice. He took the suspect vehicle, took a wrong turn earlier, ended up turning around and backing into something, and he backed into a vehicle. Is a person approaching the police vehicle?
Yeah, the guy on the bike. I'm telling you.
What is going on? Earlier we saw the truck.
Guy on the bike wants to be engaged in this.
Roll through an intersection. He ran around.
He's like, I'm here if you need me.
And about 200 bicycles were coming through that intersection. They kind of surrounded him for a minute, and a couple of the bikes.
Now he's barking at that guy on the side of the street. He has both of his hands outside of the window.
Situation I've never come across where.
Have I tried explaining police chases to the Japanese? No, not yet. I can't imagine how that conversation is going to go, since they're all, for the most part, law-abiding citizens.
He's easily the slowest speed pursuit that I've been on. It's also one of the longest, to be honest. We're well over 2 hours into this pursuit now. Headed north on Alvarado right now. But just crawling along. Luckily, this isn't incredibly dangerous. The higher the speeds, the more danger there is, but it's a very unpredictable situation. As you can see, even at the slow speeds, we almost had a collision there moments ago.
We have ourselves a marathon chase. Yeah, this is the epitome of. There's that, you can't see it because my laptop cam is covering it, but the biker, the guy is on the sidewalk. You may see him in just a second. He's lurking. He's on the very right side of your screen underneath that pursuit tree.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Okay. It's getting a little toasty here in the helicopter. So, yeah, well over 2 hours.
There's my biker guy on the
like
right.
Something.
Oh, now we got someone running up the sidewalk on the right side of the screen. Clout chase.
I thought there was something else. Yeah, this guy on this e-bike just hanging out next to the suspect.
Just gotta get it on your phone. Welcome to 2025.
This guy's very unpredictable. We've seen him
just gotta
yelling at people as he's
upload it for the gram.
He's interacted. The suspect driving the vehicle has interacted with a lot of people because he's been going so slow. He's been yelling at people, yelling at police officers, yelling at the public. At times he's been head and shoulders out the driver's side window of that truck.
Do it for the Vine. Thank you. Someone who knows ball.
NBC does have a camera on the ground, hoping to get this. We're hoping that, well, he may pass by our ground camera. You may see that in a moment.
Oh, yes, thankfully.
But
Scott Reif out here clearing his throat every half a second. Forgot about that.
To the ground in the area that he's in, because it's been such a slow pursuit. He's actually, I mean, he's traveling, for this pursuit, he's at some of the highest speeds that we've seen at 9 miles an hour. So we saw him, there was a while where he was going as slow as 4 miles an hour, just crawling. And so there you can see that Rampart Division officer. We got two LAPD, 3 LAPD.
Bike guys going underneath. Is that the 405? There's no way we're as far west as the... What highway is that? The 101? Oh, so we've been going eastbound the whole time.
LAPD.
Or north? I don't know, I'm lost.
George, is there an LAPD ship up here, or are we... Okay, so we do have Police 18 up here already. So it looks like... So, for a while, this pursuit began, and then it was actually called off as a pursuit. So, the driver was driving too erratically before the spike strips, and they actually said, hey, everybody on the ground back off, we're just going to have an air unit on it.
That bike guy loves being involved in this. He's like, yo, I got boots on the ground. Look at him, he's got his left hand up as he's pedaling along. I got boots on the ground, middle of a police chase, letting all his boys know. This is how he becomes a stringer.
Out of the tires. You don't want a catastrophic blowout if they're going at high speeds. That's going to be unpredictable, uncontrollable. So that spike strip did its job. It emptied the air out of those tires. They went flat. This guy just continued driving. So as this pursuit has continued, it was handed off from the Sheriff's Department to CHP, who kept the bare minimum number of units on it. They had 1 cruiser, and they had 1 motorcycle officer behind him. And now
is this chase going to end? I got a baseball game to go to.
Now back officially into a pursuit. They are in pursuit mode, which is why those vehicles, those LAPD vehicles, are so close behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7. About 7 police vehicles are behind him. I'm getting word now that they are going into tracking mode.
Oh, great. Jesus.
There's an
really?
LAPD ship right there that just crossed through the screen.
No better way. Tracking mode to end this.
Low speed pursuit. Look at, there's this guy again. On his e-bike, looks like he's got his phone out. He's recording. All right. So we do have those Rampart officers just keeping tabs on him. This vehicle, it's a large work truck, obviously. It's going to be a heavy vehicle. Those police vehicles aren't going to do well trying to stop that work truck. So they're not going to do a pit maneuver. There's that LAPD ship again. They're not going to do a pit maneuver because they're going too slow for a pit maneuver to really be effective.
Oh, look at that back left, man. Look how whittled down that axle is.
Okay, so there you go. You see this guy talking to people as he's driving. This is very peculiar. I'm just getting word from my desk. So LAPD Rampart did not know that this vehicle was already being pursued by CHP. And so LAPD Rampart
that makes sense.
Initiated their own pursuit, not knowing this vehicle was already
overlapping jurisdictions.
One of the reasons for that is the CHP officers, there were only 2 officers behind this truck, and they were several hundred feet behind, several blocks behind this vehicle to just keep tabs on him. So this is actually a pursuit within a pursuit. That LAPD Rampart Division.
A pursuit within a pursuit. And now we got bikers, many more bikers on the street. I'm telling you, this goes long enough, you'll start getting all sorts of cloud chasers. We got 3 bike stringers here on the side of the road. He's going to start calling in his boys. There's helicopters everywhere. We have overlapping jurisdictions with CHP and LAPD. This is commotion. He's causing commotion.
Taking his time, rolling through Los Angeles. We're still headed north on Alvarado. That was Sunset that he just passed. And there's getting to be a little bit more traffic as we get into this area. Both more foot traffic and more car traffic. He tends to drive
always something different.
Side of the road or up onto sidewalks as he's kind of gets blocked in sometimes. This suspect, and you see him there. He's slowing down to try and talk to these people. So that's peculiar. As you can see there, those wheels have no tire left on them, just shreds of rubber. One of the reasons he's going so slow is that vehicle isn't going to handle very well going fast. It's not going to be able to get it up to speed very easily. Those wheels are just going to spin if he tries to go too fast.
This chase needs to hurry up, man. I do want to go to this baseball game.
We do have a whole bunch of LAPD units behind them now.
I have like 3 hours. 3.5 hours, I think.
George, can you put it out my window just for a moment? Okay, so I'm getting word from the assignment desk now. CHP has handed this pursuit over to Rampart. So Rampart, LAPD Rampart Division is now the pursuing agency. So that's the third agency that has been on this pursuit today. It started as a sheriff's pursuit on PCH around 2:11 p.m. This pursuit was called out. It was a stolen vehicle. This truck was stolen. Okay, George, thank you. I've got an eye on it. This vehicle was reported stolen, and Sheriff's Department initiated a stop. He took off. He was driving erratically. He was driving so erratically, in fact, they actually went into tracking mode with just an air unit overhead because that vehicle
Corey,
the police
it is still going.
One of the sheriff's units that was trying to
says he went to the gym and finished a workout, and I'm still sitting in the same damn spot.
Was deployed. It was clearly
in my pajamas, hungry,
I zoom in here,
haven't pooped yet.
All those tires
we got a clout chaser. I'm gonna have to move my cam because this biker's always on the right side of the screen, and you guys can't see him. Yeah, we'll experiment.
Those tires are gone. There's no way those tires hold air. Just ripped to shreds. All right.
What? Oh, a pit maneuver. What?
Look at that.
A pit maneuver.
Okay.
What? Oh my God! They're gonna box him in.
He's gonna try and block him.
It's coordinated.
LAPD Rampart had enough. They said, "We're gonna end this." All right.
What?
Stopped. He is head and shoulders out.
Now he's got his arms out. They got guns pointed at him. That was like a 5-mile-per-hour pit maneuver. So the truck could easily be put into reverse right now. It did not stall the engine. They could have done this 30 minutes ago.
They blocked the vehicle in.
They probably required pit certified units to be a part of the chase. That's why we had overlapping jurisdictions, which would explain why it took a minute. It's okay. All right. Because you have to be certified to pit.
He does have his hands up.
Okay, we have, those are not less than lethals. Someone has a less than lethal that they just aren't.
Out of the vehicle.
Doors open, doors open, doors open. Here we go. Action. Now what?
Okay.
Oh. Now what?
Oh. Facing away.
This guy's clearly going through it. We're going to have Patrick Starfish here in a second.
All right, seems like he's complying so far. It looks like he's giving him some trouble.
He's not going to make a run for it. I was about to say, he's getting real close to that sidewalk to try and go for it. There's your Patrick Starfish.
He's going to move in to check that vehicle, make sure that there's nobody in there, nothing dangerous.
Clear the vehicle. We are on the verge of Code 4.
The vehicle is Code 4.
Code 4. Dropper 4 is in the chat. We are finally, this marathon chase is a wrap. Code 4 here. Wow.
This wild but incredibly slow pursuit comes to
that was an interesting
with
one.
A very slow speed pit maneuver. I think we were at about 9 miles an hour there for that pit maneuver.
4's in the chat, people.
That's the end of it. That is Code 4. Suspect is in custody.
Birdsintheair.com if you'd like to support our stream. Bird buying some merchandise. We got some good stuff in there, and our community approves of the quality of the shirts and sweatshirts. At Skywab Alerts is going to be your failsafe if there's a chase in the next 4 hours. Follow this account, turn on your notifications because you don't want to be late in case there's a chase. They usually don't last this long.
You saw them make that pit maneuver, spin that vehicle out.
They usually don't last this long, so you need to turn your notifications on in the event there is another chase. But I imagine you know that by now if you've stuck around for a chase that took this long. Until next time, my friends, I'm headed out into the great Japanese abyss once again. It has been a pleasure. I'm going to start my day here as it's now 9:22 a.m. local time. I'm going to go watch myself a baseball game today, I believe. I'm going to enjoy a poop. I'm going to go get something to eat, a sandwich from 7-Eleven, and then I'll be back. See you people, it's been a pleasure. Been a while since I last saw you guys, I think, for a real chase, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. Till next time, I'm out. See you on the timeline.